I had to take a drink of water back there. No! How? How could I have lost? Inexperience. I've grown used to the demonic demon within me. I know its limits and I respect them. You, on the other hand, took on more power than you can handle. It overwhelmed you. I merely use that to my advantage. Huh. I suppose there's some merit to your pathetic resistance after all. But I will never allow vermin like you to stand in the way of my grand ambitions. Oh no. What? Are you trying to destabilize the Black Pearl altogether? No, you mustn't! Its power will destroy you too! Oh, I know that all too well. But if its power cannot be mine, then it shall be no one's. It will be destroyed by my hand. The Darklings will be second to none. We will have absolute control, or we will foster absolute anarchy. I'm afraid that doesn't work for me. When a puppet cuts its strings, all that happens is it falls down. I need to make a break point real quick. Yeah, do not want to stuff too much dialogue into one footage. Ugh! It's like that demon spear from the Trail series. Or Shadow Spear, the one that causes instant death. In this case, well, we know Dallas comes back in the future, so it's not permadeath for him. What? It can't be! Dignified man. It's good to see you again, Lady Rhea. I must confess, when you and Lady Fina disappeared without notifying me, I became rather anxious. Does something trouble you? It's unbecoming of a goddess to stare with mouth agape like that. Your silence is unnecessary. I have ever been your faithful servant, after all. If my actions displease you, you may feel free to speak ill of me. Wait just a moment. Father, why are you here? And why would you pick now of all times to make your entrance? Don't tell me. So it was you then. I had my suspicions, but I always refused to believe it. Now I guess I no longer have that option. I suppose you don't. It was I who told these outsiders of the demonic essence. When Solomon's Shrine was raised to the sky, it confirmed my suspicions regarding the Black Pearl's true potential, which in turn led me to discover the existence of the perfect form it can bestow upon whosoever controls it. And ever since, things have simply fallen into place one after another, exactly as I envisioned, all according to Keikaku. But to have harbored the slightest suspicion toward me is quite impressive. You're sharp as ever, Lady Rhea. Am I to assume that you've also deduced my ultimate goal in all this, then? I have. And I cannot allow it to happen. Well that is a pity. Where are my manners? Here I am, rambling on whilst there's a wounded animal in my presence, bleeding all over my tower. Kane fact. You made a good effort, Dallas. But in the end, you Darklings are far too inexperienced for your efforts to have any true merit. Therefore, I shall not relieve you of your duties as custodian of the essence. You bastard! You served me well as my pawn, acting where I could not. And I am not an ungrateful man, so when I become one of the essence, you shall be granted life anew as my loyal slave. That explains why he was brought back and didn't try to make any power plays on his own. Because he was under Kane's control. I trust you'll look forward to the day of your glorious rebirth. Arg! I'm fading! My body's dissolving! Someone, help me! No mercy for you. You never showed any mercy to anyone else unless it was just to prolong their suffering. You deserve it, Dallas. The demonic essence! Not quite complete yet, it would seem. Still, I suppose he did his best, considering his obvious inadequacies. In a fan translation, he actually called the Darklings savages, which made him slightly racist. Heh, and with that... Oh no! Don't you dare move another muscle, father! I'm not letting you anywhere near that thing! You're still here? As I recall, you ran with my life a long time ago, so what business have you interfering with it now? You think you're scaring me? You'll back down. You never follow through with anything. You're even half-assed as a demon. Why do you suppose you went with the Darklings in the first place? It's certainly not because they saw any potential in you. You can't mean... I was the only survivor of that battle because I gave them very explicit instructions to leave you alive, yes. I wanted to see just how much potential the demonic influence could unlock in one of our lineage. One might say you were my test subject. I had Dallas do the same to Hugo, just to confirm the results. Imagine my surprise when he lost in battle to the likes of you! I'm so ashamed. Both of my sons are such wretched failures. You goddamn bastard! Notice he gets angry when Kane starts insulting Hugo, but not himself. Yeah. It's like all the stuff he did to get his brother as the error was kind of for nothing. So now it's pretty much revealed Kane does not give a crap about either of them. Heh. Ah! Lightning attack. Toal! How? You didn't move. You didn't even blink. And yet you still hope to defy me? A simple bolt of lightning is easy enough to conjure with a mere thought, if you're actually skilled, that is. He hasn't even taken in the demonic essence yet. This is bad. Alright then, no holding back. Damn, how's fact shield magic? I should have known. Yes, you should have. You should know that this barrier is made of sterner stuff than that fool Dallas's. Well, the screen just flashed black for a moment. I hope it's not crashing on me, because I don't have anything overclocked right now. You have the God's Ring, you have no chance of breaking through. Maybe it's the new Windows update screwing me over. Nothing in this world exists that can penetrate it. Damn. Now then. I believe it's time to claim the essence for myself. Or maybe my monitor is dying. That too. Ah! Rhea? This feels magnificent. Once the ritual is complete, all it remains is to destroy Solomon's shrine. And then the Black Pearl's power will be released, transforming the demonic essence within me into pure perfection. I will not let that happen. Burst is not enough. Damn, not even that? You truly are hopeless. I told you, there's nothing you can do to stop me. You're just wasting your time. Ah! Even my demon powers are not enough. Ugh. Toal! It's no use. These claws will never be able to break through that barrier. What the hell am I supposed to do? Thank goodness I'm not too late. Vina! Well, if it isn't Lady Fina, you're looking well. I'm afraid you're mistaking your assessment, however. You are indeed too late. No, I'm not. I believe this is yours, Toal. What? The Silver Sword. The same one Adol used to defeat Dark Fact. It can't be! My sword! I thought it was broken! Not anymore, thanks to the wondrous skills of House Gemma. Its blade is imbued with the strength of everyone from Ease, myself included. And since Claria serves to amplify magical power, it should be able to break through even the toughest of barriers. I owe you one. Impudent wench! How did you block that without using your fire magic, Toal? Don't do this, Toal! Why can't you understand? Why don't you feel it too? A quenchless thirst for power is in the Fact family's blood. Hell, it's even central to the human condition. The goddesses are only holding us back from realizing our true potential. We deserve better. We must be freed from this yoke. Mankind must not allow itself to be suppressed. No, I've been pushing my way through life with brute force for far too long. And in doing so, I lost sight of something. What we need isn't just power for power's sake. We need to join our individual strengths in pursuit of a well-planned and mutually beneficial future. So yes, Sire, I suppose power is what I seek, but the difference between you and I is, I seek it as a means to an end. The power to help those who believe in me. And to bring a better future to Ease. Uah! You pathetic fool! Very well, if this is the path you choose, then so be it. I'll show you just how wrong you are. What? No, he can't be! Toal, watch out! He intends to fuse himself with the Black Pearl! Precisely! Why simply use the demonic essence when I can become it? I'll be the ultimate demon, a god in every sense of the word. I'll be the supreme being we facts have always dreamed we could be. My humanity is nothing by comparison. Look well, for you bear witness to the birth of omnipotence itself! Oh shoot. My last used magic was Thunder, wasn't it? Shoot. Not good. Oh no. Damn. Damn. This was a sloppy, slow attempt, but somehow it worked out. Somehow. Anyways, on the first base, apparently, his middle section will always have the Black Pearl, but it can be hard to aim, especially with the fear of the laser and getting in the way. Of course, there is a trick. If you fall down and then guard against the tentacles, you can recover some boost without dealing with all of his other patterns that are probably more damaging. Only my aim was a little better, then maybe I could hit the middle more, or maybe hit multiple parts at once. I have to get rid of his giant eyes of fact. At least that's what I think they are. Sadly, we cannot destroy Hugo's eyes effect, but we can do it for Kane's, I guess. Alright, this phase is kind of annoying because now his arms seem to be slightly elevated. Oh, and his tentacles will always hurt, I think. Yeah, just touching parts of his body will cause you to take minor damage. Alright, before it runs out, laser! Oh no. Alright, here, just to use this opportunity to stay in a big zone and try to get your boost build up while attacking one of his arms if you think the pearl might be hidden inside. For other stuff, just try to guard down there and hope you take less damage than you had not tried to fall down. Oh shoot. Ow. Need to try out the other hand too. See if it's in there. Yup, it was. Okay, my boost is all filled up and ready for the next phase. And note that if you do a lot of damage to the pearl, he'll still heal a bit of hit points back. Yeah, kind of annoying like that. You can't cut the fight very short. Pretty much forced to do these intervals no matter what. Yeah. Fortunately, the goddess ring combined with my levels does make taking the damage slightly easier. At least for the more minor hits. I don't know which side it's on. Also, unlike me, you should at least try to get up a few charged infernos while in boost mode, just to make the most of it. Since it's a good area, I can hit at least 2 parts at once. Gah. Really should have just jumped down for that one. Ah, it was in the middle this time. Fire! Let's see how much he heals back this time. Quite a bit. Oh, not this one again. This one pretty much requires me to use Inferno to try to cheese his arms. More Inferno! Which hand is it? Shoot, did not manage to find it. Just gonna go down and recharge. How the heck does Toal keep getting back up here anyways? Maybe the goddesses teleport him back? That could be one explanation. This phase is pretty hard to jump over because he'll start changing his spinning speed, so yeah. Found it! And even with this DPS, it doesn't matter since he's just gonna go into... He's just gonna recover some hit points back anyways. Now he's going to his final phase, where all the attacks are really hard to dodge, even compared to the previous ones. You're pretty much better off spending most of your time down under. Ow. Spin! Blast them all at once! Look for an opportunity to at least get a few Infernos on him before running. Okay, time to run downwards. Yeah, this is way more merciful than Dallas's Vortex move, since you can actually guard through it. Laser! And I'm gonna just jump down because there's the Eyes of Fact to deal with. I almost walked out flamethrower. Whee! I always take 9 damage no matter how much I try to time it. So yeah, try not to enter the final phase with too low health. Okay, ow. Okay, time to run. It should take one more laser to the face to win. Whee! Somehow I guarded all that. You know, with practice I might be able to get the timing. And there goes the Black Pearl. Haha! Roar! No! How can this be? I may not be the son you always wanted me to be. But did you ever try seeing me for who I am? Do you even consider my feelings for even a single moment? Or Hugo's for that matter? What are you talking about? Your greatest failing is your disdain for humanity. We may be ignorant and powerless beings, and when left unchecked will cause nothing but trouble. But no one has the right to decide our futures for us. One by one, we each must shape our own. That's what makes life worth living. But Cain didn't really talk much about the human condition other than saying they just want power or something. Huh. And the future I choose is one where I stop you in your tracks right here and now. Wait! Father, thank you for everything. I pray that one day, on some distant plane, we may meet again, as father and son, and can put all this unpleasantness behind us. Damn you! Heh, haha, you've done it. But this swarm is immortal. As long as the Black Pearl exists, I will be reborn. Prove to me, Toal, that you made the right choice. Ugh. Huff, puff, pant. Toal. Pathetic, aren't I? I can't believe how exhausted I am. On the contrary, your condition belies the magnitude of what you've just accomplished. And besides, it makes it a little easier for me to do this. Do what? Your harmonica? No, you can't. Are you ready, Fina? Yes. No, stop! If you use the power of your wings, you'll both be... The ritual has progressed farther than we'd anticipated. If we don't stop it now, Solomon's Shrine will come crashing back to the ground. I'm sorry, Toal. If I were just a little more powerful, I'd be able to do this without Rhea's help. Oh, Fina, don't talk like that. I could never let you do this alone. Someday, the demonic essence, or the demon who now holds it, to be more precise, may awaken once more. As such, returning the Black Pearl to Solomon's Shrine would be far too dangerous. I know this may be difficult for you, but it, and we as well, must be entombed deep within the earth, far from human hands. What about your backup plan, Toal? But before we do this, I'd like to leave a message with you, Toal. A message for everyone in Ease. Tell them, thank you. Thank you for everything, and may their lives be blessed forevermore. Please, wait! Damn it, why did my body have to give out on me now? Toal. I'm so sorry, but thank you. When you said you wanted your future to be with me, I was so happy. Happier than I could ever put into words. The happiest I've ever been in all my life as a goddess. Because of you, I believe I'll have nothing but wonderful dreams during my long slumber. Stop! No! And with that, the same conclusion. This is pretty much the same conclusion as in the other two routes, only Cain is also sealed away. But that does bring up the question, what exactly does Cain do in the other two endings? Does he try to get the Black Pearl for himself while everyone was letting their guards down? Like he just goes down to the surface, digs up the Black Pearl and says, "Yes, I won!" Without anyone to stop him. Maybe that's what happened. It's also possible that since Toal went AWOL in the other two endings, it's possible that he realized that Cain was the real traitor and decided to stand guard over the Black Pearl in order to try to take him out. But there's no way Toal would be able to win without the Goddess's Ring and the Silver Sword at the same time. So I'm not sure that will work out. Yeah, maybe in the other two endings, Cain ended up winning after all, huh? That's a scary thought. And he sank Ease into the ground, killed everyone, and then goes on to conquer the rest of the world. Or at least attempt to before he runs into another final boss tier enemy like Galbalon, who is much stronger. Or maybe he'll try to go after the Ark of Napishtim next. Yes, that would be a logical conclusion. Go after the Ark of Napishtim. And get even more power, and then even Galbalon won't be able to stand up to him. Ah! His hair color has returned to blonde, just like the rest of his family. Well, except for maybe Cain, but Cain probably had blonde hair when he was younger. My demonic element is gone. Now you're just a normal old human. Lady Rhea, Lady Fina. Brother? The other protagonist. Lady Rhea, Lady Fina? How did this happen? What the hell happened here, Toal? And what happened to your hair? Toal, please tell me! Lady Rhea and Lady Fina! What happened to them? The goddesses have gone to sleep for a long time. It was the only way they could keep the demonic essence sealed away within the Black Pearl. What? Are you serious? I'm afraid so, but Fina left a message for everyone beforehand. Thank you for everything, and may your lives be blessed forevermore, she said. No! No, please! It's alright. If we just have faith, and someday, I know we'll see them again. You know better than anyone how lonely they always were, so let's make sure they stay in our hearts. Every day, every moment. I know you're right. But they were always like sisters to me. I just don't want to let them go. Sniffle, sob. Yunica! And she left her harmonica behind. Stubborn till the end, those goddesses. They waited until I couldn't move to do what they planned from the beginning, countering my objections with apologies and platitudes. And despite all that, they looked so peaceful, content in the knowledge that ease is secure in the heavens and we're all safe from danger. But the price was just a bit too high, if you ask me. Farewell, goddesses. One day, I swore I'll destroy that damned essence once for all and free you from this destiny. And when that day comes, I hope you'll let me hear you play this harmonica once again. And so the crisis that brought the land of East to the brink of annihilation was finally resolved, albeit impermanently. Toal and the others enshrined the goddesses in the Black Pearl deep underground, just as promised. Afterward, they began preparing to use their remaining magical energy for a return trip to Solomon's Shrine in the heavens. The damn garbage truck. What bad timing. Let me get my window real quick. Are you really going back, Toal? I thought you wanted to stay on the surface to watch over the goddesses. No, that's not my place. Someone has to inherit Father's position, and since you already chose to stay on the surface, I guess that's going to be Toal. To be honest, I really think that someone should be you. No thanks. I can do it without being ridiculed behind my back as the son of a traitor. Not to mention, now that there's no magic anymore, your lack of magic ability is kind of a moot point. Besides, yours original choice for successor anyway. The surface is where I'm most needed. There's so much work to be done down here, and I'd very much like to be a part of it. Sounds like you're confident in your decision then. So, has Epona gone back to her homeland? Yes she has. Hopefully she can... wait, but... when exactly did the Darklings accept Eldiel's offer to atone for their sins? Was it before or after this game? It should have been before because it was, there's like an 100-year gap or so between the original sinking of Nepishtim and E's origin, right? So that means these must have been like renegade Clan of Darkness members who broke off from the rest. Maybe Epona will rejoin the mainstream group and live peacefully for the rest of her life. When Essence was sealed away, Zaba and Kishkol both perished. Epona said she was returning home for a time to report on what happened here. Oh, I see. So it's only for a time, is it? Well, that's just the impression I got. It's not like she'll definitely come back, but I mean, she probably will, I think. Maybe she's the reason why there's still sudden flowers and growing in the land of ease. Maybe she brought some of that here, and then... No, wait, that doesn't make sense, because they were on the those flowers were on the... No, wait. So, those were Selsun flowers, were they? I don't remember. I remember there was some kind of Selsun item in Ease 2, but how the heck did it get all the way up there? Were they doing any trading with Salsetta? Grrr! Hugo, you're such a two-timer. Technically, he never started dating you, so he's a one-timer. Technically. Huh? What did I do? Life as a ladies' man sure is rough. Well, you know what they say. You reap what you sow. Just try not to make too big a scene, okay? The time for epic life and death struggles is behind us. I'm pretty sure Musha would mop the floor with you anyway. Come on, you two, cut it out. Snicker. Oh, hey, Toal, when you get back, were you planning on writing up an official record of all the stuff that happened down here? But your official record doesn't contain any info on your father. Of course. Hopefully it will serve as both a warning and instruction should a day come when the demonic essence revives once again. I'll consult the Herb Priest to include as much background detail as possible. You guys did a poor job at writing these books. Seriously. Maybe it's possible that no one did any kind of high school level writing at all. Even a high school level writer would at least be able to do bullet points of all the important stuff like Cain turned to Darm and all that. It may be centuries or millennia until this information is needed, after all. Ideally, it will be bound into the books for the ages. It's also possible that the books lost their pages due to damage and stuff. Yeah, the environmental damage may have taken out all the important information. Sounds like you thought this out pretty thoroughly. If you would, please give my regards to Grandpa. Also, why didn't they just mass print the books? Have several books of fact, books of Tovah and all that. So that everyone can figure all this stuff out. After all, it's not like they only have one Bible. Well, back then, the Bible was set up so that only a select number of clergymen were allowed to read it. But, you know, nowadays anyone can read it, even online. If you would, please give my regards to Grandpa. Same goes for all the other holy books. You can just look those up whenever you want. No one made a Kindle version of the Books of Ease, unfortunately. Tell him I'm sorry I won't be able to see him in person. I'll always be thinking about him. Yeah, I wish they explained that part a little better. Don't worry, I'll make sure he gets the message. Also fill him in on what happened to Commander Tovah. But in return, I'd ask that you please watch over the goddesses for me, alright? You bet. I'll keep a close eye on them even when I'm old and gray. So you won't even make it that far if you don't start thinking about the present. I hope you're ready for some hard times down here. Yeah, there's only 5 of you on the surface. And you're probably gonna have to get some people to immigrate to Asteria in order to repopulate the place. Guess it's good that I'm saying, or you'd be dead by nightfall. Hey, that's just mean. I'm gonna miss watching you stooges beat up on one another. I don't know how I'll make it up there without you. Maybe Epona can help with repopulating this land. Maybe. It just won't be the same anymore. Ramona, Cecilia. There will be many hardships ahead for all of you, but I have faith in your abilities. May you all live good, strong lives, never forgetting your pride as knights and sorcerers of ease. Maybe Hugo would form a threesome with Musha and Epona? I don't know about that. Yes, sir, I'll always be in your debt. Rico, Musha, I'll be the ones who tell your families that you've chosen to stay behind. I'll break the news to them gently, don't worry. It's going to be tough trying to rebuild down here, but hang in there. I know you can do it. Cadena. Obviously, we're not allowed to use any wood from the Rhoda trees. We'll do our best, and you do the same. Rhoda, if you would, please keep an eye on these wide-eyed youths. Make sure they don't get themselves into trouble. And give my regards to your little brother. It would be my pleasure, on both counts. And when the time comes, I'll make certain your legacy is passed only to one who is worthy of it. What's this now? Let's just call it a safety net. For some distant future generation. Yeah, because we need to fight off your descendant, Hugo. I'm afraid the time has come. Parting like this is difficult indeed. but we must begin the transfer spell before it's too late. You're right, of course. Please go ahead. Thank you. Dino, Ilya, are you ready? Yes, Father. We're ready. Okay, and with that, the party is split up. Yeah, shame Hugo and Toal's families will never be free of the demonic essence. Due to that, they're doomed to transform the moment the Black Pearl awakens again. Makes you wonder, what if some of the other demons we fought during Ease 2 were descendants of House Fact? That's a scary thought, isn't it? Yeah. All because of what Cain did to his sons. Not the final credits. Gah. I did not do a very clean job with that boss battle, but whatever works. Seriously, this is yeah, this at least it wasn't quite as tough as Galbalon. With Galbalon, I had trouble even though I was 3 levels higher. Here, I was only 1 level higher than Darm, so it was it wasn't too cheesy in the end. Though Dallas, I was 2 levels higher, so that was pretty bad. Even then, it only took 2 tries. Yeah, if I didn't get hit by that laser, I probably could have won at level 49 even, or I don't know. Probably not. It's a little multiple hits that count after all, so leveling up really does help a lot. Yeah, both of those bosses are a type to be a long marathon endurance type of battle. Takes a long time to win, but they don't do too much damage with each individual hit most of the time. Director of Publishing Kanbari, Shiho Yamaguchi. I wonder how Hugo, Yunica, and Toal would play if they were in the E7 party system. What kind of skills would they have? I'm guessing they obviously wouldn't have cheap skills like Force Shield and such, or Inferno. Huh. Maybe Toal would have a similar moveset to the final boss of Celceta. Now we get one last cut to the Rhoda tree, where we can see an object sticking into the ground. And there's Toal in his priest robes. Yeah, no one else is going to take the position of House Fact boss, so it's up to him now. Yep, since the goddesses aren't around, that kind of makes him the unofficial leader of Ease. Since House Fact is supposed to be the highest of the 6 houses. Also, you should have printed more copies of those books, seriously. Go make a printing press or something. And there's the mines where the goddesses were sealed away. And there's a door near where we have to fight Vagolian in the future. Toal didn't have to fight him, of course. Lucky for him, because Toal's wind skill, well, may have mixed results, who knows. And there's the silver sword. Shame we didn't get to bring it with us to dual wield with the other one. And they're humping that ball for a few centuries. Continued in Ancient E's Vanished Omen. Thank you for playing. This confirms that Toal's route is Canaan, and the other two are just what-if scenarios if the other two had gotten to Dallas first, and if Cain somehow missed his chance to steal the pearl. Or maybe he just waited until the goddesses sealed it, who knows. Toal's clear data has been saved. The Prodigal Son achievement unlocked. I'll be back, says Darm. Toal can now be used in time attack mode. After selecting time attack, yeah. Arena mode and bonus shop are now available. You have now been granted SP bonuses for use in story mode. When starting a new game, you may choose whether or not to use these bonuses. If you like to use them, you'll be given a number of times you cleared this mode times 10,000 SP at the game's onset. Huh. Adult Felgana version, but that's only for bonus mode, not in story mode, obviously. Anyways, thanks for sticking with me through this playthrough. If you enjoyed seeing the truth of what happened in Ys, please leave a like and subscribe.